Hi, families. Okay, I am sharing with you today a book that we know I have already read to you before, but the questions I'm going to be asking are super important questions. They are part of something called Print Concepts. And for every student to be a good reader, we have to know these things. So when you're reading those books with your child every day, hopefully up to 20 minutes, it can be 5 minutes here, 5 here, or 10 here, 10 here, however it works best for your family. These are really great things to incorporate, okay? Okay, guys, let's get started. You know this book, Pete the Cat. Okay, remember what this is called? The front cover. Good. And this is the spine, and this is the back cover. Good. Now, every book has a title, and it's usually at the top of the page. This is called Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. That's the name. That's the title of this book. Okay? Now, every story has an author and an illustrator. Do you know what an author does? An author writes the words. Okay, let's see who wrote the words in this story. That's over here. Story by Eric Litwin. He's the author. Can you say author? Writes the words. Okay. Then this says art. So that means he's the artist. He drew the pictures. That's the illustrator. Can you say that? Illustrator. And that is Mr. James Dean. Okay. So as I open the book, oh, what cool pages. And I see this first page right here is called the title page. Can you say that? Title page. It has the title, Pete the Cat, I love my white shoes. It has the name of the illustrator and the author. Then at the bottom, it has the name of the company that printed the book, that made the book, okay? So, title page is super important. It also gives you clues as pictures of what the story is going to be about. So, it tells you, and it shows you here, Pete the Cat. Okay, so when you hold the book, you don't hold the book like this. I'm holding it like this so I can read to you. When you hold the book to read it, you hold it so you can see it, and you're holding it like this, okay? And you're looking at the pictures, and you're looking at the words. That's the way we hold a book, okay? You hold it like this. I'm turning it around to you, okay? So remember, we don't hold a book like that unless you want to pretend to be a teacher and you set up your stuffed animals and your dolls. Then you can hold it like this, okay? Okay. Okay, let me take my list down of questions so I don't forget. Okay. So here we go. Does anyone know where I start reading? Do you know where? Can you point? Can you touch your screen? Where do I start reading? I start reading at the bottom? No. Do I start at the top? Yes. Now, do I start way over here? Or do I go to this side, to the right? I start on the left at the top. Yeah, here we go. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much. He sang this song. Oh, there it's showing you right there. He's showing you what he's thinking. And he's thinking about a tennis shoe, and there's a heart, so that means he loves it. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh, he loves his white shoes. Yeah. Okay. Now it says, oh no! And there's an exclamation point right there, a line with a dot under it. Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Now, I'm going to stop here for a second. Can you point to a picture or an illustration on this page? something that Mr. James Dean drew, the illustrator? Yeah, we could point to the strawberries, or the cat, or the sun, or the little bird. That's all part of the illustration. That's the picture. Now, what if I want you to show me one word? Oh, here's a word, O-H. That's a word. Or the word no, N-O, that's a word. What if I ask you to please point to one letter? One letter, just one letter, okay? Then I'm going to point to the O right here. That's a letter. Or I could point to the H, or I could point to the N, or the O. Just one letter, okay? So pointing to a word and then pointing to a letter. Those are different. See how they put a space between the words? There's a space there. Here's a word and here's a word. And these are words, okay? Oh, look at all these letters put together to make this one word, strawberries. That's a lot of letters. Yeah, okay. Now, when I get over here to the end, what do? Do I go this way? No. I turn the page over here, take the bottom and I turn it carefully. Ooh, what's this color? Red. And this is a word. I'm pointing to a word right now. Can you help me find the letter R? Right here. That's one letter. There we go. What do I do now? I go to this page and I go to the top, don't I? And when I'm reading it, does my finger go down like this? No, it doesn't. It goes across. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Everything is cool. So now what do? I turn the page. Good. Oh, he's in his car. And now he has a new song. Here we go. I'm going to point to the words. Here we go. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh, he loves his red shoes. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to turn the page. Let's look over here. See if you can find the letter R. Oh, no, not there. I found it right here. There's the letter R right there. It's a lowercase r. Let's see how many words are on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 words on that page. Okay. Now I turn the page. Now where do I start reading? Do I start reading on this side? Or do I start over here? On the left. I start on the left, don't I? Yeah. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of... What did he step in? Blueberries! What color did it turn his shoes? You know what color? You look at the illustration, the pictures. It's going to turn his shoes a different color. What word is that? Blue. I'm pointing to a word. Now the first letter is the letter B. Our friends, Brianna J and Brianna H. They both have a name that starts with a B. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Just like the word blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And what does he think? Awesome. Okay. And what do? I turn the page. Here we go. He has another verse to his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Okay. So I pointed to the words. Can you find the letter, let's see, find the letter M. Oh, I see it right here. Here's a letter M. One letter. Can you point to a word for me? Here's the word blue right here. That's a word. Let me ask you a question. What do you see over here? It's an illustration, a picture, right? I see Pete holding an umbrella with a little bird underneath it so the bird can't get wet. Oh, that's so sweet. What a nice friend. Yeah. Now what do I do? Am I done reading? No. I turn the page. One page. Here we go. Where do I start reading? Do I start on the right or the left? Start on the left. Good. Here we go. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of... Where do I go? Go to the next page. Okay. Mud! And then go to the next line. Do I go down or do I go across? Go across. That's right. What color did it turn his shoes? Oh no, look at that. What a mess. Ooh, I bet it was making squishy noises too. What color did it turn them? Make a prediction. What do you think? There's the word. Brown. It turned his shoes brown. Oh, look. It starts with a B, just like the color blue and Berniah H and Berniah J. We may have another friend right now. Miss Maine can't remember if there's another friend whose name starts with a B also. I'm sorry, friends. Where do we go from here? We go to the next page. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Groovy. Oh, another song. Here we go. I love my brown shoes. Sing with me. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Ah, so he's standing there. I see in the illustration, he is holding a cup of coffee. It looks like coffee's brown. Yeah, very interesting. Pete likes coffee. Like Miss Man. Okay. Now, what do I do? Turn the page, right? Yeah. Okay, here I go. Oh my goodness, where do I start reading? Can I just start down here at the bottom on this side? No. Say start on the left at the top. Oh no, Pete stepped in a bucket of water and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? What do you think? Oh, you think so? Well, let's see. Let's turn the page and see. Oh, that's the color right there. What color is that? Look at his shoes. White. But now they were wet. Oh, wet and white both start with a W. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Rock and roll. Oh, and he has a banjo. I've always wanted to play the banjo. That's so cool. Okay. So, if you look at the illustration, you see Pete right here, and there's water coming from his shoes. Oh, that's kind of like if you take your shoes out of the washing machine and you don't put them in the dryer. If you don't let them dry, they're dripping wet. They're soggy. They're all yucky. And so it looks like his shoes are all soaking wet. That's what the illustration is showing me, the picture. Yeah. Okay, so I finished here. Now where do I go? Can I go this way? No, I gotta keep going this way, right? Okay. Here we go, another verse. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Ooh. Let's count the words on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 words. 15 words. Can you find, let's see, can you find a T? Oh, I see a T right here. Here's a T. Can you find any letter? Let's see, here's a letter right here. That's a Y. Those are letters, okay? Now between the words, there's a space, but the letters are smooshed together to make a word. That's a word, that's a word. Now this is just one letter, I, but it's a word. It is, it's kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next page. Oh, the moral of Pete's story is no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Remember, we talked about Aesop's fables, and they have morals too, don't they? It's like a lesson. Well, here in Pete the Cat, it has a lesson. Remember, what did I just say? The lesson is, no matter what you step in or no matter what life brings, what happens in life, keep walking along and singing your song. So keep going and keep a good attitude and just keep singing. Just keep having fun and having a good attitude no matter what happens, because it's all good, says Pete the Cat. Oh, I love Pete the Cat. He's so neat. He's so positive. He's a good guy. Okay, so those are things. I did a lot of print concepts, but then we also talked about all the things about letters and words, illustrator, author, directionality of print, all those things. If you start doing those every day, family, a couple times a day even, that's really going to help your little one, okay? Now in this story, who was the character in this story? Do you know? Where did the story take place? It was 2 places actually, because it shows you at the end, he's inside of his place where he lives. And then it shows you he's out. I can't say the word. I don't want to give you a hint. It's a big bucket of water, and I see there's green stuff here so you know where that is. And it looks bright like the sun. So there's 2 places. That's where the story takes place. And what was the problem in this story? What kept happening over and over? He kept what? Stepping in things, and his shoes would get all yucky. Yeah, that was the problem. And then he solved the problem. I'm sorry, my dog is getting into stuff. Sorry, Maybelline, no. So then he solved the problem by getting his shoes clean again. He stepped in the water. That was how he solved the problem, okay? Well, you did a wonderful job listening to the story, going over the print concepts, okay? So in the Flipgrid or Class Dojo little thing that you're gonna submit, answer the questions, okay, for me, if you could do that, on the setting and the character and what the problem was in the story, okay? Okay, great, guys. And please don't forget to also do the videos on the next page. That's a good review. I'm going to be testing all of our 4-year-olds. The 3-year-olds, I'm still waiting to hear back from our administration, and they're waiting to hear back from the higher-ups what they require for us this year to test for 3-year-olds. But I have some 4-year-olds and who are part of pre-K4. And the pre-K4 students, I have specific testing to do for them. Okay, so, but please, everyone do the next page and start helping your little one with some of those skills, okay? Just listening to the videos if you're a pre-K3er. Won't hurt. Okay, guys? Thank you. Don't forget to do your name game. Okay, bye.